Welcome to the 5-minute meetup. This is a 5-minute video I do once a week, and it is National Novel Writing Month. It is the last week of NaNoWriMo, which is like wild. But this video is again another NaNoWriMo tips video. You can see the rest of my NaNoWriMo videos up here. I'm gonna link it. And today we're talking all about what to do after NaNoWriMo is over. And I think there's really like a simple answer to that, and the simple answer is edit your book. But I'm gonna kind of make some specific points about how you can go about that editing process to get to that final version of your manuscript after NaNoWriMo. So first thing I would suggest to do after you finish NaNoWriMo is to take a break. I'm really bad for this. I always just want to like jump in with 2 feet, but it's really great when you take a break from a book you've just drafted because it helps give you distance. And when you have distance, it's easier for you to see things that you want to edit in the work than it is when you jump in right away. So even if you take like a couple days for a break, I'm planning to take a week. I hope I will stick to this, we'll see. But it will help give you that distance from the work to better know how to edit it. And while you're taking that break, something you can do is to kind of ruminate on things that you might want to edit. If you're like me, when you've been drafting the whole time in NaNoWriMo, you've been thinking about things you want to edit and fix. So write all that stuff down while you're taking your break, because it's kind of like a sneaky way to kind of work a little bit, even while you're taking your break. It doesn't have to be hardcore, just kind of giving you a surface idea of what you might want to fix. The second thing I would suggest doing is to read through your manuscript without making any edits. So just read through the full thing and make notes of things that you would like to change without actually starting to edit, because you may find that something you thought you would edit in the beginning, when you get to the end, you're like, actually, no, this works and I actually want to change this thing at the end. And giving yourself the time to read through that full thing will help give you the full picture before you jump right into edits. After that point in which you've essentially made a list of all the things that you're going to edit, or noted it however you like to note your edits, whether that's track changes or however you do that, comments. I like to do bullet point notes. Some people like to do track changes. It's really up to you. But at that point, get into editing. Jump in there with 2 feet and get the book edited. Get it as polished as you can possibly get it. And that's when you're going to get to the step of, okay, now I need to send to beta readers or CPs. I highly recommend Lindsay Puckett's video on her beta reader process. I'm going to link it up here, and I'm also going to link it down here. This is like awesome. In the past, I've just like thrown it at beta readers or CPs and been like, let me know what you think. But her process really gives it a very organized structure so that you can get the best feedback possible that you can utilize and maximize in the best way possible. So I highly recommend checking that out. And then, of course, when your book is off with beta readers or CPs, you can take a break. If you're interested in traditional publishing, this is a time I would recommend using to draft up a query letter and a synopsis if you haven't already, because you'll need those for querying anyway. And this is kind of something you can work on while your beta readers are reading through your book, so that once they're done and you've like got it back, you can do your edits and you'll already have those materials for querying ready for you. So of course, once you get your feedback back, edit it. If you need to, send it to more readers and edit it again. Especially if you are considering traditional publishing, I implore you to edit it until it is done. I know maybe that seems like simple advice. You're like, of course I would edit it until it's done. Not as easy, because things happen. Pitch contests come up, mentorship contests come up, and the temptation to rush to send it out because you feel that you want to participate in those things is enormous. Like the temptation to just jump on a pitch contest, even when your book isn't fully polished, is huge. And I implore you to not do that. Edit your book until it is the most perfect that you can make it, and only then show it to agents. Edit your book until it is the best you can make it. And for the love of God, do not send your book to agents on December 1st. Edit that book. And that is That is the most advice I can give on that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to me already, please subscribe to me. I've enjoyed giving tips this whole NaNoWriMo. If you want to check out the playlist of NaNoWriMo videos I've done this month, you can check it out over here. I still have one more vlog coming up on Friday, and then a very special NaNoWriMo wrap-up video on Saturday, which is also my birthday. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!